Okay, this is the next card that we're going to be making, and in your kit you'll find all these pieces together with some of these, a piece of vanilla and a Sizzix adhesive sheet. What we're going to do is, to start off, we're going to remove the sticky part from the Sizzix adhesive sheet, and we're going to lay that sticky side down onto your piece of vanilla, lining it up. They should match perfectly because they've been cut to the same size. So laying that on there and pushing it down flat. I found if you use a bone folder, it sometimes helps to lift the other side of the sticky sheet up. So we're going to peel that off once we've stuck it down. And I don't know why, but I always have problems at this point. There we go. Okay, so now you've got a sticky piece of vanilla cardstock. We're going to take a piece of one of your strips, and we're going to lay that diagonally across the card, and this is going to be the starting point for this pattern. Once we've done one diagonally, we're going to take another strip of a different color and lay it right up against the middle piece and across through to the middle, through to the edge of the card. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I like to, you can line it up exactly there. I just like to off-center them a little bit so that they're not exactly the same. And we're going to keep filling in this pattern. So we're going to go one in here. I'm going to fill in each of these 4 triangles. And you can alternate between the sizes of your pieces and the colors, obviously. I think you're getting the idea, and we're just going to keep going and filling up these triangles. Okay, so we're going to do that on all 4. Whilst you're doing it, you can flip it over and trim these edges off, and that gives you more paper to use, more designer series paper to use on your other 3 triangles. Oopsies, I cut that a little bit skew. Okay, so you get the idea. You're just going to then take the rest of your paper and keep going and filling in these other 3 triangles. So once you've done that, you end up with a piece like this, where it's all been done. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your shorter piece of your 2 pieces of ribbon, and you're going to thread it through one of the holes. And you'd think it's tiny skinny ribbon, it'll go through easily. I hope it does for you, because it wasn't that easy for me. You're going to pull it all the way through so that you've got equal tails. Okay. You're going to then peel off the dimensionals, the back parts of the dimensionals, and stick this onto your card, centering it where you want it to be. We're going to pull these across to the back, making that nice little V over there, and then we're going to thread both of these end pieces through the other hole. Just lift that up slightly and get them through there. Okay, again you're looking for this little V on the side. We're going to leave this tail open because we want to tie a bow in there. This little piece that I've stamped for you, we're going to take and we're going to put the brad in the center of that using your paper piercing tool. Just poke a hole, put your brad in there, and open your brad up. You can then go ahead and peel your backings off your dimensionals and stick that in the middle of that little guy. Okay. Now to make the bow, this is where this little piece comes into play, and this piece is cut at 2 1/4 inches, just with a little slit out in the middle. What you're going to do is take your ribbon, lay it over the top of one and round the back of the other one, and wrap it around 4 or 5 times, finishing at the top and coming down and through there. Now you want to tie this around all of your pieces of ribbon. So put it in through there, bring it around, and then your other loose piece at the top, that was at the top at least, we're going to take that and tie a knot around that. Let me get that out the way so you can see what's going on here. And tie a nice tight knot. And then we're just going to slip that off and tie that onto your card using that other piece of ribbon that had the loose tails. And then we're going to go ahead and trim all these little pieces. And just open your ribbon a little bit and position it exactly how and where you want it. I'll trim that a little bit more. Then this whole piece is going to be put down onto your piece of Poppy Parade, which is then in turn going to be glued down onto your piece of vanilla. So we're going to fold our vanilla piece in half. We can adhere the Poppy Parade onto the vanilla. And then adhere this pretty piece on top of that. Whenever you've got ribbon, it's a good idea to always put some adhesive over the ribbon, and that will help keep it in place. It'll keep those nice little V's in place. So line that up and put that down, center it and push it down, and there you have a very pretty little card. Thank you.